The gentleman from Alexandria, Ms. Moran.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise for the purposes of an introduction.
The gentleman has the floor.
Mr. Speaker, members of the House, we are joined today by a very special young lady. Alicia Kozakevich has joined us today in Virginia for the first time since 2002, Mr. Speaker. But she's here voluntarily. Yet in 2002, she was not. She was abducted from her home in Pennsylvania, brought here to Virginia, and suffered indescribable offenses. She was chained in the basement of a home. She was the victim of a child sexual predator. Mr. Speaker, she shared this very compelling story with us this morning in support of Alicia's Law. Very proudly, with the support of Delegate Sherwood from Frederick, we are sponsoring legislation to make sure that her story is one of triumph, that a crime of this nature would never happen again. She shared with us when she saw law enforcement officers come to that basement and rescue her, she saw the letters FBI. And she felt she was the benefit of a miracle. And as the beneficiary of such a miracle, she felt an obligation to other children who may be victims of such indescribable offenses. She's willing to share this very personal story because she does feel that obligation to other children. Crimes of this nature are expanding exponentially. Computers are now in every home, and with them, they introduce child internet predators. I hope the legislation will be favorably received, that we're able to give our law enforcement officers the necessary resources to detect and investigate these crimes. In addition to the courage that Alicia has shown, it is truly a story of triumph. Because now, as you can see, she's a very poised, beautiful 19-year-old woman who is studying at a university. She's studying in a concentration in forensic psychology in anticipation of one day, Mr. Speaker, working with the Internet Crimes Against Children to help rescue children like those who rescued her. Mr. Speaker, I hope it's the pleasure of this House to give her a recognition and an appreciation of her courage and this wonderful story of personal triumph. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
We are indeed honored to have you visit with us today, and we thank you so much for all that you're doing, for as the gentleman from Alexandria said, the courage that you've shown, and we appreciate very much all that your efforts have developed so far.